We got 7 right now.
Hey, that's good.
It's after 7. Okay, you're going to work those that are here on time.
Where do you want me? Here?
Here.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the latest Harvest Symposium. We are very fortunate this evening to have the lovely Liz Shupe assisting.
Oh, hi.
And our greatest cameraman ever, Andy.
Yay.
Hey. Andy makes it all possible. So we're going to start off, we're going to do some cool little flowers tonight, some different things. The first thing we're going to do is a boutonniere. You know, you sit around in the evening, you're getting ready to go out to the opera or one of the those concerts, and your husband gives you this beautiful corsage, and you don't have a good uniform. What can you do? Well, if you've got some force tape and some wire and something growing in your yard, you got it clean. Now, Liz is going to show you what wiring and taping is. So, Liz, take it away.
I was going to say, you take a flower, this is a rose, and you take the wire, goes through the very bottom of this, what's that called? That was
Calyx.
Oh, the calyx, that's what it is, I'm sure you all know that. Just like that, then you get it about halfway in, and then you put it together like this, and you get real tight, and you take some of the cool floral tape. Now this is very good. Thank you, I told you about it, having me the first time. I did recording already, guys, so I really didn't know where I was with that. Hang on. Never say that. You got to feel that. You take ready, we were talking. We have an hour, right?
Yes.
Okay, go through the calyx, get it to the half, and then you bend this. So I think it was great. Once you pull it a little bit, it sticks to everything. So watch your fingers. You take it and you roll it down. You don't think this is how it is, that's how. And you roll it down. And you roll it. See? Turn, go round, round, and round. And you end up with this beautiful thing. You can turn this into a boutonniere, right?
Yes.
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to show you in just a minute.
Okay, so here we have a one side of it, and you just tear it off at the end, you don't have to cut it or anything. There you go. This
You want two colors together? Or together?
I like it. You want to do the same or different?
Yeah, why don't you do a couple more?
Okay.
And
So why don't you do
this is the boutonniere.
the boutonniere?
Very simple, very easy to make. You have the two flowers just like Liz is doing. You have the smaller one at the top. Sometimes I try to use the buttercup out one with the larger flower at the bottom. These are silk leaves and they're water. The nice thing about that is you can bend it around to how you want it. And then I just put a little tail on there, and then you pin it on. So now we're going to show you how to do it. All right, here's our leaves. And we'll take the first rose here. And what you do is you lay it right next to the stem, and you can kind of press it and hold it. Then you take the tape. And we take the stem. It's very easy to do. Once you get used to this, it doesn't take any time.
Skip has done this how many years, guys? And so he just flips this sucker around. I'm learning and I'm flipping it now.
You're doing an excellent
And
job.
we're kidding. Yes. And it's exciting when it works.
Thank you.
Sir.
But I've done this 40 plus years, so. Okay, now we're going to take this rose and put it right underneath the other one. Put the stems together. And if you press it, it'll stick. Then we'll take
just there.
And I'll take it together. All right. Now, we're going to put a little pedal on the bottom. So you take this, put it up underneath, bend it down, and just push it together again with a stick. Get it one, two, take a little tape. Take it. All right, now.
Now we're going to go over the excess.
Did I hit you, Andy? Wounded Andy. Then we bend this down a little bit. Now the neat thing is that you've got complete control of the flowers. So if you want to do something on this side or if you want it on that side, simply move it around. And you can bend the leaf just like that. If you wanted to, just do two. You could always do
And you can also use that in your hair, for a roll or doing your hair on your ear.
Sure.
Or do something, you know, if you're trying to dress up and go out, you could do something really cool.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Neato.
So that was easy to do. Now, this is that stick that goes here. Why don't you do, hold up. Why don't you do, and we're gonna make it precise.
this time.
Same principle.
Very good.
You do have to be careful not to step on the other side, so much food.
You do, that's.
We do that.
So they did tell me about that.
Yes, we want to make sure you don't.
You want to make sure you don't injure yourself.
Alright.
There. What you talked about, you didn't already finish it. It's not even funny. This is the way we do it.
I believe she's got the hang of
She's
it.
got the hang of it.
That's far enough.
That's far enough.
Well, I see, I got it now.
All right. We will start assembling. That's right. We'll do it another way. So let's start with some small spud. Do exactly the same thing you did with the boutonniere. We'll take one of our leaves, lay it right next to the stem there. And we're going to take it. Now the shot is going to be a pin on it. If you want to rip it, you simply go to the flower shop and ask Carolyn. Carolyn Tully, by the way, has provided all these flowers for us at no charge. So we want to be sure to thank Carolyn. To see her running around the street. So now, we're going to take another. We'll put this leaf down. And we're going to lay it in there and take it. Hope all of you one time. Your butts. It's a real trick. But that's what we've done now. Now we're going to take those, and we're going to come down. Almost right underneath. Almost. And we do the same thing. And then you take another leaf, and you come on the other side. And you see we're moving down the stem. Each time. Take that.
And then you choose according to size.
Okay. And take another one. And go over. This time to the left. And we're going to go ahead and stay that one in. So you simply do the same thing, lay the base of the leaf in there next to the stem, and bend it however you want. I think like that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people only say, you know, this is rocket science. I don't know, rocket science is alive and do this. Okay. All right.
All right.
The leaf.
Please.
It's starting to look like a
Starting to
prism.
look like a prism.
Okay, so what this means is that we need to do a Thantastic Thursday. We're doing a formal dance where each of us will wear our own homemade corsages and boutonnieres.
Good
I
idea.
think it'd be fun.
Good idea.
I think it'd dress up. Kiddos would love it, wouldn't they? Dress up.
Okay, now we're putting our fourth rose in.
Okay, now we're putting our fourth rose in.
I think we're okay.
We're okay.
Okay, so you see how we're coming down there? And this little leaf here, I decided I want to bend this way. We can bend it that way. Now, I'm going to take one more leaf and put it in here. See how they're staggered, they're not crossing each other? See how they're staggered? I hope you all are having as much fun as we are.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to my camera. It just went off on me.
Okay, so we're over here now.
You're over there, yeah, you're over there.
Okay. Now, I would put a bow in this, but I wasn't too bright this afternoon, and I kind of forgot to bring the ribbon. But in my little neck box there, I have this gold wire. And this gold wire is for making ornaments to hang on the Christmas tree. But I made a bow out of it anyway.
Yes, see, that's beautiful. That looks really cool.
So we're going to pretend that it's the 50th anniversary. And we're going to take that in there just like we did the flowers and the leaves. After a while, your fingers get so sticky with this stuff, you have to wash them. Oh, there we go. You haven't lived till you made 300 or 400 of these things for one weekend. And we're going to put a little rose down in that ribbon. The hat. We're off again? Okay, we're back.
You say you're going out again, huh? So how do you use your own stuff?
Oh, that's nice. Got that in there.
Here's the last one. Take that little dude in there.
How's that?
Oh, that's good. And we'll take him in there. That. Now I think we need to finish off the bottom. So we'll take a leaf and we'll bend it up under there.
Let's skip after we make these. How long will they last? Do we put them in the fridge? Do we put it in water? How do we keep it going for a little bit?
You put it in the refrigerator.
Okay,
And what you can do is take a paper towel and wet it and lay it on top.
gotcha.
But do not put it anywhere around apples.
What?
Because apples, if you have them in the refrigerator, will turn flowers black in a jiffy.
Did y'all know that? That apples will turn flowers black in a jiffy. Okay? I love doing this. I learned. That's neat.
Whoop, and I just broke that off myself.
Welcome to module.
But, yeah, this is a good thing. Because I get to show you a floor secret. And you don't have to do another one. Now, can you see if I lay down here? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Because every flower shop has our favorite tool, which is a hot glue gun.
I wondered what that was.
So all I do is put some hot glue on the bottom of the flower, Stick it right back in there. Now, let's do something else with it. And this is
Baby breath.
baby breath. And you can take it and bunch it together. What I like to do is I like to put a piece of wire around it and pull it down like that. And there you go. This is old school. You know, nowadays they glue everything in. But I'm old, so I get to do it my way.
Yes, you do.
And a little on the bottom of it here, and work it into there. Then we had a lady that worked for us in the flower business in Ohio that was all the time burning her fingers. And she would be yelling and screaming. So Kurt and I went out of the garage and found an old radio that had a volume switch on it. And we hot glued it to her glue gun on a volume switch. It was very mean. Yeah. It is hot, it does hurt. Move your fingers.
Just while I'm standing over here and away.
Right. Take this. And off. Yeah. And then.
That has to be on that side, I agree. Yep. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty.
And let's do one more down the bottom. See, these really aren't hard to make. They're time consuming, but they're not hard to make.
This coming from a man who's done it for 40 years. Just saying.
Liz is not letting you get away with anything.
Nope. It's the twirling thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a left-handed thing.
There you go. We are, that's why we get along.
And we're both left-handed, so we can do whatever we want to do.
I just followed his lead. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's what we ended up with. Where are we? Here we are.
No, you're here.
We're up here. So we'll cut the bottoms off here. Maybe. There we go.
There you go.
And
Ta-da.
ta-da!
Pretty.
That's all there is to that. So now you're ready for a big time in Lexington. You can go to the opera or
Rockbridge Choral Society presentation.
there you go. Now the next thing we're going to do is another fun piece. And it's called a presentation bouquet.
Now you have to explain what that means.
Okay, you see Miss America when she comes out carrying the roses like this? Well, in a few minutes, our own Miss Presbyterian Church is going to be walking around with her bouquet.
That would be a first, yes.
Okay, so this is a piece of cellophane, and I'm going to turn it. It's a roughly 3 by 3. Turn it this way, and our beautiful Miss Liz is going to start handing me some of these roses. Now she's going to be doing something. She's going to take off the guard petals. Did you know the roses have guard petals? Well, she's going to show you.
This right here. You can all the way to the bottom. This one right here. Right?
That's right.
Pretty. Y'all, look at this thing. This is absolutely gorgeous. Can you see up here? Yep. Just gorgeous. Let me get these leaves in.
You can leave medicine. Now this is leather leaf, and you get that in any of the florist shops. And I'm going to start by laying that up in the, what I've done is I've laid out my sheet of cellophane, and I'm going to work at one of the corners up here. So I'm going to lay that piece there, and I'm going to put one to the left of it, one to the right of it. Then we start with the roses. And I'm going to put this one in the center on the top there. Then
Oh, that's so pretty.
we're going to put this one to the left.
This is the center.
Now we need a red one.
Red one?
We'll save this piece for the other okay.
This goes.
Perfect. And we'll put that on the right-hand side there.
Is that red or white?
Let's do another white.
And off right there, and this here.
Perfect. We'll put that over on the side here. Let's put it on this side. Then I'm going to lay a piece of leather leaf in there. Now that covers the stems. Next we need red.
Pull this. We pull that.
Right.
Got it.
All right. Now I'm going to lay that there. Hope you all can see what I'm doing. Now we need white.
Oh, pretty, pretty big.
Perfect. That goes in the center here. Now, what I like to do at this point, a lot of people don't do, but I was taught to do it. Take a piece of your wire and go underneath all these stems. Come up. And grab it real tight and twist it. And then cut off the ends. That, and tuck it in. So now they're going to stay in place. Now we're going to put another piece of greenery and red rose, Liz.
And you're keeping the stems on there. You're keeping them
Yes.
really nice and long. Okay.
Right.
Good.
Okay, we're going to put that on that side. White.
Right.
Now we're starting to fan out a little bit. You can visualize this is going to be like a triangle when we're finished.
That was almost like the arrangement you did.
Exactly. It's the very same idea.
Right?
Red.
Wow. Hey.
Put that one right there. And white.
Oh, that was almost. Okay.
3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, red.
Red.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Yes. 11. And one more white one.
Yeah, want to save that one. This one you want to save? Is that the
Yeah, we'll save these two.
Okay. That one. And that
There you go. What you don't know is Liz and I are opening a flower shop next week.
one. Cute. Oh, pretty.
And then I'm going to work a piece of greenery over there. And another one in here. This is covering some more stems so that all you're seeing is these beautiful flowers. Okay.
Wow.
Now
Then a longer one.
I'm going to gather these together. A piece of wire, just like before. Right up like this. Just together. Then we'll cut off the excess. And then you can turn the rotator stages in so that everybody catches it again. Go. Thank Liz.
Cute.
Okay, so now And now for something entirely different. This is old school too. At this point, what we would do now is wrap this up and wrap it like that. But in the olden days, that wasn't finished enough.
I gotcha, so you don't see the stems at all.
That's right.
I hear you.
That's what you
My
do.
mom used to do that. Okay.
Feed them up through here,
Yeah.
like that. Go, go. Now we have to do something else. Liz, would you like to make a bow?
No. And ask me if I want to think about it a minute. The answer would still be no.
Okay, Liz does not want to make a bow.
Because I miss the lady that talked.
Okay, let's make some streamers. And let's see, let's cut this here. And,
I'm making all the same.
no, we're also making one here. So we're going to make a bow.
Oh, here you go.
Don't even try this at home unless you're
Here
left-handed.
Honest truth. Now, if Robin Tosh was on here, I could tell a great story, but I won't. But we tried this. Really hard.
If you're going to give me sick, I'm not going to drop the whole thing. Those are not really difficult after you've done the first, 15 or 20,000 of them,
Just gonna say. There you go.
I taught a lady to make bows one time that had one good hand, and the other hand she only had 2 fingers. And she was so upset, she said, I know I'm not going to be able to take this class because I'm not going to be able to make bows. So after class that evening, I taped my fingers so that I only had the ones that she had for.
Oh, you are such a good teacher, good guy.
And I worked and worked and worked, and finally found out that if you put a little hip action in it, like this, when you're working, you can do it.
What's my problem?
So the next day in class, I got her aside and I said, come on, let's work on this. She was perfect. Man, she just picked up on that right now.
I bet she loved it.
Well, the other students in the class would like to say, oh, I like to make bows. And I'd point to her and I'd say, well, what's your problem?
Yep.
And they go, oh. She turned out to be the best bow maker in class
Oh, I
and the
love it.
fastest. So, now we're going to put this right here. We're going to pick this up gently. I say that because I don't want to lose all the flowers over here. And I'm twisting this wire. And Miss Liz,
Yes,
would you
sir.
like to cut that off?
Yes, sir.
You have to use the blue ones.
Oh, blue.
Yes, you have to do the
Blue, that could be blue.
okay,
I'm not gonna jar that.
a little higher. There you go.
And up.
Let's see.
Wow.
Keep it up, keep it up. There, there. Along. Ready? I'll make sure I get all the stems. Here. I'm going to put the wire in. I always go through the center loop. That's what makes it work. All right, now cut it right between my fingers.
Don't cut the fingers up.
Yeah, don't cut my fingers.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find, there you go. I don't know. Well, you're looking at me. Sorry. Wow, it's not pretty.
So, your presentation bouquet that you would hold in your arms like that.
Isn't that elegant?
Now that's just a dozen. That's just a dozen.
That's beautiful. I've never gotten to carry one of these. This is lovely. See, dreams really do come true.
There you
Yes,
go.
it is.
All right, so now I'll show you how to wrap it.
Right?
I'm going to lay it back down on here.
Yeah.
Hold the ribbon down. Hold the bottom, sew everything up. Then pull the other corner all the way over, the other corner all the way over,
Like wrapping a baby.
just like that. And we take a piece of this ribbon and simply tie it. That. And she's ready to roll.
Oh, yay.
There you are,
Thank you
Miss
so
Lexington
very
Presbyterian.
much. Yeah. It's beautiful. Thank you. Well done.
Okay.
Nice, nice. Now what are you doing?
Now what we're going to do is, suppose your daughter or granddaughter comes home and says, "Oh, by the way, Granny, I'm getting married tomorrow."
Whoops.
And she says, "You're going to do what?" "You're going to get married tomorrow. Can't you whip me up a wedding bouquet?"
Aha.
How many of you could do that? Actually, this was inspired by Bill Klein's son when he got married. All the people in the church that knew about it brought some flowers out of their garden. We had a mixture of flowers you would not believe.
How fun.
So we learned to make bouquets with them. So I've got a mixture of stuff here.
Yes, you do.
I'm just going to pull it all out of here. And we're just going to do a bouquet. Now, you know what that is?
Hydrangea.
Hydrangea.
Yay.
Hydrangeas are the florist's answers to their prayers. You can put hydrangeas together. Oh, you got a wedding bouquet. But we're going to do a little more than that. We have to do a little damage. And this is what?
Stock.
Stock.
Why would you name this stock? It's beautiful and it smells delightful and it's called stock. S-T-O-C-K?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Stock.
all it is.
Stock.
So I put 3 hydrangeas together, and I'm holding up the bottom here. And I put one of the stock there.
Mhm.
And Liz, if you want to pull this greenery off of these,
Okay. Stock.
and I'll put one here.
Okay.
Turn it in my hand. We're going to make triangles of these colors. Another one. And turn it again. See, we got.
Oh,
Three of
this
them
is a
there.
pretty one. There you go.
Then I'm going back in between the triangles here. Adding these. These are going to make kind of like a little collar. Keep turning it each time. Okay, let's see how many we have left. Is that it?
These two.
Okay. That goes there. And what do you know?
Perfect, right?
Another one in the center. Like that.
Neat.
Is that pretty? Now, Liz, if you'd like to strip off some
These
more
rocks,
roses.
yes, sir.
And this greenery, this is, what is this?
Which? I have no
I'm
idea.
trying to smell it. You tell me what it is.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, thank you.
Yay!
So we're going to add some greenery to this. And again, we'll do it in a triangle here. So we've got some on each side here.
Oh, it does smell good though. It really does.
This will make any bride smell good. So if you've got a smelly bride,
Give him some.
give them eucalyptus.
Don't ask him to spell it.
It starts with an E.
EU.
Okay, EU and the rest of you English majors can finish it. All right.
Yes, there is.
All right, let's add a few more of those. Roses in here. And again, whoop, that one broke.
Oops.
That's going to be a loop here. And there. All you got to do is keep turning it around in your hand. See how the stems are coming down nicely here? This there. And over here. And just starting to get taken in. And of course, when you hold it, don't put a death grip on it. Just keep it kind of light so that you can move the flowers as you're designing.
Do we know anybody getting married? Did they have that?
Does anybody want to decide to get married right now? They could use it tomorrow. I'm going to put,
And there's church too.
yeah, I put a rose in the center there. That really helps. That's it.
That's the kiss.
Why don't we put that in there?
That's the one. Y'all look at this beautiful, exquisite, absolutely perfect rose right there. And I thought that'd be good as white chocolate.
We're determined to use all the flowers, so that's why we keep going.
Last one today.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And let's put this one in here. We can keep on adding and adding and adding if you want. Oh, this one's put baby's breath in it. Okay.
Baby's breath. Baby's breath is always in flower.
You have one of these long stems. Nope, long stems.
Oh.
There you go. Right. This one off. Then you can take that, put the baby's breath in there. It started off to be a little okay, so now being kick it down the aisle.
Do you want more?
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that pretty?
Get in there.
No, it's just gorgeous. I don't know as well.
Yeah, I think we better break that
Want
down.
me to break it down?
Yeah, break that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Great. That over here.
Might be enough. Is that enough?
I think that's probably enough. Now, the part you can't do by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, this, if you'll take that tape up there
Okay.
and put very tightly around there in between my two hands, grab it several times. As tight as you can.
Okay.
Alrighty, now rip it up.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, you want to take your cutters and even off the stems.
This is like this here.
Yeah, here. Off your fingers.
So cute. Hang on.
These are not left-handed clippers, by the way.
I was just gonna say, this looks like being hung with scissors. Okay. This doesn't have to be pretty, y'all. I'm just getting her done.
Good. There you go. Now, the reason why I left them long like that is because if you have to travel with this or you're making it the day ahead or whatever, you need to be able to put it down the base of water.
Got
Now, you'll cut me. That much. No, you can cut it one higher. There you go. Perfect. Then we go to where the tape is, and we wrap it. I wouldn't normally wrap it in red, but that's what I've got, so we're going to wrap it in
it.
red.
Let's just put the What is it again?
We gave you a couple of pins.
Oh.
Good. Now we take a couple of these massage pins and we'll just pin this down.
That's sticking your finger.
Yeah, some of the stems are harder than others, so yeah, play with them. Now let's wrap it. Yeah. Wrap it down. Okay, let's wrap it on further down.
Wow. And if this was a white or a purple or a ribbon, we would wrap it on that. That'd be good.
Okay, we fold over the end of the ribbon.
Yeah.
And we can get it up again here. Then we're going to take these pins and pin it again. All right. Okay. Now, let's do stuff in there. So now, good.
Yeah.
All right. Move that down a bit. What do you think?
Watch out, Shupe. There, oh, it does, and it smells divine.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yeah, it really does. It's gorgeous.
Well, you can also add a bow to the bottom of it and have the streamers coming in.
Oh, boy, did not trip up those.
You try.
I have to keep it simple. This is beautiful.
So
It
that's
really does smell beautiful. You all see, everybody can see every bit of it. It is lovely. It smells so good. Okay, good job.
all righty.
Uh-huh.
And then if you don't like the baby spread out quite that far, you just take your little snippers and you can adjust it. Yeah. There we go. There. We are really good, I'll tell you. Yeah. All right, well, that's what we've done for you all this evening. So I hope you,
Did I have any questions real quick for them?
or for her,
No. Ready?
questions, anybody? I think they've gone to sleep, Andy.
Hello.
I can't hear.
We got only 3 people left. Nancy left and Corporal left. People to come in and out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Because I can't hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
It was fun.
We enjoyed it, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
We're off
Thank
next
you.
week, but then the following week we'll be doing a cooking class with salads. So be sure to stay tuned. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Good night.